Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So the Miami Marlins have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill in this one, Reed Detmers. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Next offering is in the dirt. Singy, Reed Detmers, 10th overall pick in the 2020 draft. You're talking about a guy who is a really good player at Louisville, and in his rookie year, he authored a no-hitter. Into center, Rengifo on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Tony.
Here's Tony Kemp. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
Yeah, and in that rookie year with the nasty curveball, struck out 122 in 129 innings pitched. That's almost a strikeout per inning.
An Illinois kid, but he grew up a Cardinals fan. When he was 11, the Cardinals won the 2011 World Series, and that's when he became a die-hard Redbirds fan. The next pitch misses. 2-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Goes down looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arraez stands in. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
That one called a strike. 0-2 now. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strike.
The lefty, the 1-0. Good eye right there. That one missed. Now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And now here's the Marlins DH, Brian De La Cruz. Ward flashes the leather on the run and catch. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium and getting to start, Braxton Garrett. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one a little bit high. You know, Singy, in 2022, Trout hit homers in 7 straight games, falling just 1 home run shy of the record, 8 in a row by Ken Griffey Jr., Don Mattingly, and Dale Long. 2-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Now a fly ball to right center. Encarnacion on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. This guy has turned into a beast. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2.
Ball.
High fly ball out into left center field. Soler puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Angels leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back in Anaheim, leading off, Garrett Cooper. And here it comes. In there at the knees. And it's 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The 1-1. Line drive to short and caught. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder.
And now for the Marlins, Herrera Encarnacion. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
No score here in the second. That's in there. That's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Brandon Drury to the plate. The wind and the pitch. And that's outside. Pulls that one foul. Out to short. Hampson zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Joe Adell. In there for strike one. Ball one there.
1-1.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Clips the corner, and it's 3-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Left field. Soler getting an angle on it. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. And the Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. The pitch. Out towards left center. Ward running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Gene Segura at the plate here. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. Segura, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And now the 0-1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And that one hammered way back there. It's gone. He got just enough of that one. It's his 6th home run of the season. The Marlins on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now, Tony Kemp. One down, base is empty. Now 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Arias, 25 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That hits the dirt. 1-2 to count. And now 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. High fly ball out to center field. Trout sizing it up, brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Check swing, went around. Slider right there. pitch. A little bit low. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. That one misses. 1-0.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts on that one.
Next pitch is outside. Next offering upstairs. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Mike Trout. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2009. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here, home run.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Giorgella steps in. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. High in the air, out to right. Encarnacion makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And now the lefty. And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. Soler started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Rendon moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And strike two. De La Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And that's downstairs and outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
Nick Fortes getting ready to hit. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Back in Anaheim, ready to go. Bottom four. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And there's a foul ball. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs. And with guys on his team like Mike Trout and, formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
Well struck, right field. Back there. And gone! His 11th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
for a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. And ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
The right fielder, number
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Adell checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. That one misses. Ball one. In the air, right side. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. In there at the knees. 0-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
the third baseman, number 6,
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there for strike one. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Herrera Encarnacion. Detmers back to work. And a good eye there.
You know, these Marlins need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And now 2-0. Now 3-0. That's through there for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Garrett Hampson. That one drifts inside. That clips the corner.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. No outs. Runner on second. Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Man at second. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for Miami, Gene Segura. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. First and second here, no outs. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Tags the runner for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Kemp, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Third out. Marlins leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Max Stassi. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike.
0-2.
And the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Fortes takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Trout. In there for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. This one popped up right side. Cooper should have this one. Snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gio.
2 outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela to the plate. Just
Ball,
missed.
down.
And the 1-0. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And that's a strike.
3-1.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Got him looking. That's the third out. Inning over. Angels held in check. And the score stays 3-1. All set for the top of the sixth. And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left side. And out number 1 on the grab. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. That one misses in the dirt. Soler, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The lefty, the 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swung on, belted, back there. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second with one away. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses the mark. And that one missing low. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The count 2-1. That to right. Adele makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Oh, and 1 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Breaking ball inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
It's 0-1.
One strike.
Kicks and deals. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Braxton Garrett done for the afternoon, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Johnny Cueto. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
47, Johnny Cueto.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one in there across the letters. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off, 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury. That one's in there, 0-1. Slapped foul. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Next offering is outside. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at second here. One gone. Next pitch is inside. And it's 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Joe Adell. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch, not close, up high. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man on second, 2 down. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Angels strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Matt Moore. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now here is Nick Fortes. The pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95. And here it comes. That's towards center. Trout is there. 1 down. So digging in, Herrera Encarnacion. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. And he deals.
Yeah.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Here's a 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Garrett.
And now for the Marlins, Garrett Hampson. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he grabs it in foul ground. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here comes a pitch. That one missed.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. bottom of the 7th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swings through that one out in front that time. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
That one outside. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And next for LA, Max Stassi.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that's in there for strike one. Runner leads away at second. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Here's Gio Urshela. There's a strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Oh, 1 down. Swinging a foul straight back. First and second, 2 down. To the right side. And it gets by him. Here comes Rendon around third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Well, all you can say is he just whipped on that ground ball and probably took his eye off it a little early, looking to pick up his throwing target, but that's not something you'll see professional infielders do too often.
First and third, 2 away. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. In there at the knees, 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball center field. Kemp Gliding in towards the infield. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. Angels 4 and the Marlins 1. Sam Bachman into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 83. Sam Bachman.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Gene Segura. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Another 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals. Ground ball right side. Rengifo throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Tony Kemp. Good eye right there.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 1-0. There's the strike. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
In the air, right field. Adele moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Got him. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And they trail it 4-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And the first offering is not close. That's a little bit low. Right side, hard hit. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 23, Brandon.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Drury. There's a strike. The pitch. On the ground. Hampson on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 7, Joe.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Chop to third. Segura. Throws across the diamond. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there, but they lead it 4-1. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Aaron Loop.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Soler. The pitch. There's a strike. Loop in his 11th season, 35 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2009. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss. And now the lefty fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fastball, and it gets out of the way. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Yeah, the batter now, Brian De La Cruz. Next offering is down low, and 1-1. Nobody out, runner at first. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. So up next, Garrett Cooper. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, got him. And it's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long